Will it be a tiny house or will it be RV living? Welcome home, guys. We are talking about affordable housing, and that's what we do on this channel. We have a segment about affordable housing. Although we live creatively here on this channel in every area of our lives, but today we're going to talk about what's the difference between a tiny house and an RV. Although we know they're both can be recreational vehicles, right? Because they both can be on wheels. And so you want to have yourself an alternative option these days for affordable housing. So let's go ahead. Let's consider these things. All right, before we get started, we need to figure out what is right for you. So will a tiny house be right for you or RV be right for you? Okay, they both offer reduced cost of living. They both offer flexibility. We know that, but you have to decide what your preferences are, what your lifestyle choices are, what your individual needs are, and what your finances are. All right, so let's get started. Let's talk about customization. So with an RV, they usually come with limited options, okay? They already have predetermined features that they come with. With a tiny home, you are able to customize. They're more able to be customized to specific needs and preferences. You can even include things like solar panels and extra storage options, things like that. So that's something to think about. Do you already want your predetermined features or do you want to customize your home? Think about that. Think about the size. An RV can be between usually 16 and 45 feet. A tiny house is usually between 100 and 400 square feet. So you have to think about where you're actually going to park them, have it stored. Think about all of that before you decide. Think about if you even want to move that often. So let me tell you, a major difference between a tiny house on wheels and an RV is that an RV is a vehicle first and a house second, while a tiny house is a house first. Okay? A tiny house does not have its own engine, steering, brakes, lights, or other things a standard RV has. Okay? And they are also significantly heavier, which could require a CDL license to move or even an oversized permitting for highway travel. All right. So tiny house transport is best handled by a professional logistics company. So these are things to think about, things you want to look into before you make your decisions. I know you guys want to know, are there different regulations for tiny homes and RVs? Now, they do have different regulations. They're subject to different regulations and laws. It's going to depend on the state or county and what they are used for, how they are used, okay? So usually RV living has restrictions because RV living full-time is usually not designed for that, with that in mind, okay? And we know that tiny homes are, but tiny homes have different ordinances and building codes. So some things to think about with a tiny home is if you are the emergency exit, what that means, where the entry door is, points of requirements, septic requirements, accessibility requirements, stairs, ladders, porches. They all meet different specifications, okay? The common space, the bathroom ceilings, the heights, things like that. So what you want to do is you have to find out the zoning laws for tiny wheels. Yes, you have to find out the zoning laws for your tiny homes on wheels, what the building codes are. So all of this said, this will help you have a little peace of mind and help you deciding on what's right for you, a tiny home or RV living. I hope this has been helpful. I hope it's been beneficial for you. I hope that you will become a subscriber as we tune in to more about tiny house living, RV living, affordable housing in general, guys. Share the video, pass this knowledge with your friends and family, like the video, let it spread to other people, and I'll see you on an upcoming video. Love you so much, guys.